In our video, I'm going to take you through a walkthrough of how to do this part. It's actually a pretty simple part, but I wanted to show you a little more because of the dimensioning aspect. So I'm looking at the isometric here, and it looks like it's going to be a rectangular shape, and we're going to cut a little rectangle out here and a rectangle out here. So the first thing I'm going to do is kind of get my overall dimensions. So the total height of this thing is 1 inch. I can get that from this view. The total length of it is 2 inches, and the total thickness is 1 inch. Okay, so we know from here to here is 2 inches. From here all the way up to the top, which would be, well, I guess better view would be from here to here. That is going to be 1 inch. Okay, and then the thickness is going to be 1 inch as well. So I'm going to go ahead into Fusion and kind of draw the basic shape there. So just, your typical start your new sketch, pick you a plane to draw on, draw that rectangle, and we said it's going to be 2 inches long, and I'll tab over and hit 1 inch tall. So everything's going to happen there. I also know to extrude it 1 inch as well, right? So something like that. That's where all this is going to happen. Alright, let's take a look at the original. I'm going to focus on this little chunk here. How much does that take out? So I know from edge to this edge is 0.75. So I'm going to figure out from right here to here, how much is missing there? Well, the whole thing's 1 inch tall, right? And this from here to here is 0.75. Doing some math, 1 minus 0.75, that's going to tell me from here to here is 0.25. So overall it's 0.75 and 0.25. So let's go back into Fusion and take care of that. Really, I'm just going to draw me a rectangle here, and I know that this was 0.75, and I'll tab over and say 0.25. Right? I also know I'm going to do this next chunk just a little different, just so you can see a different kind of view on it. I know there's something missing here too, right? Okay, let's go back and look. So the whole thing is 2 inches wide, right? And it looks like 2 inches minus 1.5, so that's going to give me a ½ inch here. It's 1 inch tall, and there's a ½ inch here, so this is going to be 0.5 as well. So this is really a 0.5 inch square, isn't it? So let's go back into Fusion. This time I'll do it just slightly different. I'll press the D key or go up here to Dimension. Either one's going to get me the same result. Put me in dimension mode. I'll say I want to click this line, and then I'll come over and click this line and click up here somewhere and make it 0.5. Same thing here and here, and I'll do that as 0.5. So I've got my shapes. Now I'll just hit the E key or finish sketch, right? E. I'll click there and there at the same time and just take them off of there and hit OK. And now I have my shape.